Hello, my name is Aaron Weaver, and I'd like to talk about how Christopher Nolan can use the Mad Hatter in his Batman movie series. Christopher Nolan likes to have his Batman characters to be very realistic in today's real world. And a lot of fans do not think that the Mad Hatter can be realistic because he's a Alice in Wonderland character, but also he uses a modern technology way of controlling people's minds. But instead of using modern technology, why not have the Mad Hatter become a psychologist who also has the skills of hypnosis? Now, hypnosis is a skill where you can go into people's minds, cause them to sleep, and find out things about these people. But a lot of old ideas of hypnosis in movies and such is that you could also cause people to do whatever you say. Now, I don't know if this is realistic or not, but it's not new, and a lot of people believe in it. What if the Mad Hatter is a famous psychologist? A lot of famous people go to him, and he has a secretary named Alice. Bing, we got Alice into the story, and he has he's in love with Alice, his secretary. We can use the animated Batman series storyline in some way, and they go on a date, but instead of going to the park, have them go to Bruce Wayne's costume party, and that way the Mad Hatter has a reason to wear his costume. And because everyone at Bruce Wayne's party is famous, and everybody knows Jervis Tetch, who is the Mad Hatter can just snap his fingers and everyone's under his control, and he can do whatever he likes with these people. I know it sounds far-fetched, but you know, it's more realistic than having technology that can control other people's minds. And like I said, a lot of people believe in hypnosis. The Mad Hatter becomes a villain. Why? Just like the animated series, his secretary Alice refuses him. And because of that, he goes crazy. He's like, I don't like anybody anymore. If I can't have Alice, no one can have Alice, and all that kind of stuff. And so he goes on a rampage. He, gets revenge on everybody or whatever. Now, a lot of people will question, well, what should this Mad Hatter look like? What should be the character of Jervis Tetch? I like the short guy version of Jervis Tetch in the comic books. I think it would fit great with these Batman movies. Why? I don't know. I just think it looks great. I mean, who would suspect a short guy who is a psychologist to go crazy and nuts? At first, just like the Two-Face, he was a great guy. Everybody looked up to him, and then he goes crazy. I think it would fit great in the movie. One of my favorite Mad Hatters in the comic book series is the one from The Long Halloween. And I even like his style of costume, but I'm not going to suggest that style of costume, and I'll explain later. But I do like the shorter version of the Mad Hatter. And I think the best actor to play the Mad Hatter, and this is one of my favorite actors, his name is Kiran Shah. Not many people know Kiran Shah, but let me tell you where else he's played in. He is the character of Ginnebrick, who is the dwarf who follows the White Witch in the Lion, Witch, and Wardrobe, at least the Disney version. So does everybody know who he is now? Kiran Shah. If not, see the movie. He is one of the older actors. He's been around for quite a while. And most people don't know him because he's mostly a stunt guy. But he has done a lot of acting skills, and he's really good. He can play anything. A villain, a nice guy, whatever. And you can make him feel sorry for the Mad Hatter. Like a lot of us fans do. We feel sorry. We have sympathy for him because of personal life. No, I'm not talking about my own. What about his costume? Because after the ball, he's got to keep on wearing this costume. Well, it's not crazy for him to wear a Victorian costume. Why? Because there's a new style out called the steampunk style. And I think that would look great on the Mad Hatter. Steampunk. Can you imagine? Now, even though I'm a big fan of the Mad Hatter, sorry to say, I have to agree he should not be one of the main villains. I will not suggest who should be the main villain with him, but it would be awfully cool to bring back the Scarecrow, because everybody, well, not everybody, but a lot of people like the Mad Hatter and the Scarecrow together. A lot of people think they have like a bromance or something, and why not? I mean, Scarecrow got out, he's crazy, he's mad, the Mad Hatter joins them, they do a little rampage, but again, both of them are not the main characters. There has to be another big main character. Again, I don't know who. Some people suggest that the Mad Hatter should kidnap girls and molest them or whatever. I think that's wrong. He should not do that. Kidnap women? Okay, let him kidnap the woman. But little girls, I don't think that should be good for these kind of Batman movies. It does not seem to fit according to my point of view. Nor probably not even kidnapping, because the more I think about it, no, it doesn't seem like a Mad Hatter kind of thing for these Batman movies. But being a lot more like the Scarecrow, being psychotic, using hypnosis for his own personal means illegally, yeah, I think it'll work. Okay, that's all I have to say. I'd like to hear your point of views. Probably most of you don't like it, but hey, that's cool. Let me know. Okay, bye-bye.